Hello and welcome to New Internet Wealth, my channel. And today I'm doing a Quillbot review and demo all about the rephrasing software Quillbot. I love it. It works great. You're going to be excited to see it. Take a look around my YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. I got lots of videos on here that talk about all different ways to make money online, several reviews. So please take a look around. Okay, let's jump into what Quillbot is. So Quillbot, it actually has a free option and a paid option. And the free option is very cool because it actually gives you pretty good features that you can use absolutely free. And it's not a free trial, it's free. And so I did actually use the free version for a while and then decided I needed to step it up. And so I did upgrade to the Quillbot Premium. The free version, I believe, only allows you to rewrite or paraphrase 125 words at a time, where with Premium it's unlimited, and so you are going to be, have a limitation there. And then as far as the different modes go, in the free version you only have Standard mode, which rewrites text in a reliable manner to maintain the meaning, and you have the Fluency mode, which ensures text is readable and free of errors. Now, and with the synonyms. With the free mode, I think you only have 2 options versus Premium you have 4. Okay. Now with Premium you also get these other modes: Formal, which presents text in a more sophisticated, professional way; Simple, a way most people can understand; Creative, a little more creative flair, but now that could change the meaning. If you have an article that you want to add some more detail and depth to, you can use the Expand mode. And if you have something that's kind of long and you want to shorten it, then you can strip away words. Okay? And so that's essentially what it does. I tend to use Standard and Fluency mostly, but these are nice options to have if you want to use those. Now, Quillbot does have some other features as well, which I haven't really dove into yet. So we're in the paraphraser. It does have a grammar checker, plagiarism checker, a co-writer to help you add content, summarizer, and citation generator. And it's got some extensions that you can use for Chrome, Google Docs, and Word. Okay, but today we're just going to focus on the paraphraser, which is essentially a rewriter. Okay, now it is quite different than spinners. You may be familiar with spinning software, where it takes text and it tries to use synonyms and then spins it. And what it does is it creates one long spun article that you could respin over and over and over and over and get multiple unique copies of that article. And spinners certainly have their place. I've used Spin Rewriter, which I think is the best spinner software available. I've used that for several years and still have it. The challenge with spinners, even the good ones like Spin Rewriter, sometimes the readability is not quite there. It sounds a little clunky sometimes. Even when you try to get the best rewriting, it still just sometimes, doesn't sound like it should. So anyway, that's why I decided when Quillbot came out, I did try it a few times using the free version. I've seen lots of reviews on it and decided to jump in. The pricing is very good, and I'll explain at the end how I'm using it in my online business. But for now, let's just go ahead and take a look. So you can use Quillbot to rewrite pretty much anything. If you're getting content from other websites that you want to make it your own, pretty much anything. You can have Quillbot paraphrase it and rewrite it. One of the best ways to use Quillbot is by using private label rights products. Okay, so PLR is basically content that's been done already, and you can claim it as your own, but you don't want to use it as is because other people that have also bought that PLR may be using it online and they maybe didn't change it, and maybe lots of people are using it and didn't change it, and so it could show up multiple times online, and if you use that on your website, then you're going to get dinged. Your website will get dinged by the search engines for duplicate content. Okay, and so here we are at my favorite PLR website, big product store. I love it because I got lots of different types of products, not just text content. So if you want, a good variety, now I mostly use the ebooks and the articles that are on here. They do have a free account, so you can get started for free if you'd like. And then if you're ready to join, let me just show you real quick. It's actually super reasonable. Okay. Now when I joined, they only had these 2 options: $20 a month or a one-time, lifetime fee of $98.50, which to me is a no-brainer. you get access to so much content for a one-time price. And then within the past year or so, they added these other options where you can get things that are exclusive to big product store that you're not going to find on other PLR websites. So I'm not sure if I'm going to upgrade or not yet. I've been perfectly happy with this option. And if we go back to the homepage, they got lots of, over 10,000. I think it's really like over 15,000. And they've been adding content continuously for more than 10 years. If we go down, you can see, this is what they added today. These two, they added this one, and this one, and this one yesterday. And then, so they add usually at least between 2 and 5 new pieces of content every day. So for this demonstration, I downloaded some content in a juicing niche, okay? And so the juicing product I downloaded is essentially a bunch of different articles. So let's go, I'm just going to pick a random article. I don't know. I'm just going to pick this one, okay? Let's open it up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this, let me copy it, and I'm going to go over first to Copyscape. I'm in my Copyscape account. You see I have $9 in credits remaining. Let me put this in from that juicing article and run a premium search on it, okay? And you can see it came back. So, I'm from $9 to $8.93 because it said I put in 549 words and it cost me 7 cents to run that search. But you can see this exact content that I put in here came back on 16 different places on the internet. Why? Because people are taking that article and they're not changing it at all. They're just adding it to their website, which is not a great idea, right? And you can see some of them have actually made a couple changes. You can see the grayed out areas where, that's probably where they made a few changes, but not enough to get away with being called duplicate content. And that's what we want to avoid, because if we're using this for our blog, then we need to make sure it's clean content. So let's go into Quillbot, okay? So Quillbot, we're going to just go ahead and paste that in here. And then I'm going to just leave it on standard. Now I'm going to say make fewer changes so it's more accurate, because this is a health-related topic, and so I do want to make sure it stays accurate. And so it says there's 35 sentences in this article, 548 words, and let's have it go ahead and start paraphrasing. And you can see it actually start changing it in real time right in front of you, okay? And so as we go down, boom, it's done. I mean, that's how fast it was, right? It took it from 548 words down to 492 words. So, it did lower it, but let's read it. Easy ways to include juicing in your diet. Simple ways to incorporate juicing into your diet. Juicing can be a great way to get the nutrients that are in vegetables and fruits combined into a tasty juice that has all the flavor of fruit but doesn't have a vegetable taste. Juicing is a great way to combine the nutrients found in vegetables and fruits into a tasty juice that tastes like fruit but doesn't taste like vegetables. This article can help you learn more about juicing and discover ways to incorporate it into a healthier diet for your family. This article can help you learn more about juicing and how to incorporate it into a family's healthier diet. And so you can see it reads very well. Now, I did forget to mention, you are able to freeze words. And so I had actually frozen a few words. Juicing, which appears 8 times. Juicing appears 13 times in the original article, 8 times in the original article. Juice, and juices 3 times. So I did freeze those, and I forgot to mention that. Sorry about that. So that was why when it paraphrases, and since this article is about juicing, we don't want them to change juicing at all, okay? And that's why they're blue over here, because as you can see, those words have been frozen in the original article, and they have not been changed when it's been rewritten. So now what we can do is we can take the new article that's been written. Let me go down here and copy it. We're going to take that new text, and we're going to go in here. Let's get rid of this. Okay, we're going to put it in here. $8.93 in credits. Let's do a premium search on our rewritten content, and you see no results. Okay, so there's the 492 words. It cost me 6 cents, and this content is not anywhere. So we took an article that was found by Copyscape to be on at least 16 different websites, and we quickly, in less than really 15 to 30 seconds, rewrote it to where it came back that it is not found anywhere. And so this is a great way to get new, unique content that's not going to get penalized as duplicate content when you put it on your blog. So I said I was going to share with you how I'm using Quillbot in my own online blogging business. So I recently started a blog. It's in the pet niche, and it started to pick up some traffic. It started to pick up some, it's not even a month old, but it's already getting traffic. It's, getting good impressions in Google Search Console. And so I'm like, hey, I think I'm, onto a good niche here. At least early on it looks good. And I said, let me create a second blog that's in the exact same niche. Okay, so yes, they're competing with each other, but that's okay. But I didn't want to have to keep writing, finding new content for each site. And so I use another product called Article Forge, a piece of software that creates content. It's an AI writer. I'll leave a link for it in the description box below. But in Article Forge, you can create brand new, unique content that will pass Copyscape, and it can write articles up to 1,500 words long, and it just writes them completely. And it does it in less than 5 minutes. I have a different review on Article Forge. You can see it on my channel. And then, so I use Article Forge to create the article, and I put that on blog number 1. And then I take that article and I put it into Quillbot, rephrase it, and I take the new article and put that on blog number 2. And so I have the original article on blog number 1, and I have the rewritten on blog number 2. Okay, 2, wherever that 2 is. So that's how I'm using it. It's also, but you can use it in so many other ways, right? So say you're in the health niche and you want to sell an ebook all about juicing. And so you want to take these articles maybe that you got from a PLR website like Big Product Store, and you run them through Quillbot so they're unique. They're rewritten for you, and you can change these too. When you go through these, if you decide, hey, I don't like simple ways to incorporate juicing into that, okay, so that sounds good. But maybe you want to change something, you can easily change it. You just hover over it and it'll give you options, okay, and you change it. So you can edit it in any way you want. The nice thing is, again, it gives you those options of what you want to, how you want to change it. And it writes really, really well-written content that is not clunky at all. And most importantly, it's unique. It'll pass Copyscape so you can use it on your blog. So I hope that helps. Please like the video if you found it helpful. Subscribe so you can get new content as it comes out. If you want to learn more about Quillbot, Article Forge, and Big Product Store, I'll leave links in the description box below. Thanks so much.